Miami's reputation as a lush green tropical paradise brings millions of visitors here every year, making tourism our largest industry. But making the reality live up to the postcard image doesn't happen by itself. There is a special team that makes public roads and buildings go from blah to beautiful. We'll see how it's done today on Inside County Jobs. Today I'm at the West Flagler Branch Library to meet Danny Toronzo. He and his landscaping crew are part of the Miami-Dade Community Image Advisory Board, and they're known as the CIAB Ambassadors. Hi, Danny.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I see you're busy at work here.
Yes.
So CIAB Ambassadors, what is it that you guys do?
What we do is beautify public spaces such as libraries, schools, streets, and government buildings.
Okay, when you say beautify, I mean, why is that important?
Well, it's important because it brings property value up and it's eye-pleasing. People want to come here when it's much nicer.
What do you take into consideration when taking on a project like this?
The location by far is something that we take into consideration, and we got to hear the customer out to see what they would like. In this case, the library has chosen to use native plants.
And is that better just for this type of landscape, or is it just because it conserves water?
Well,
what
it's better in general because we want to keep native plants in Florida, and the conserving water is very important as well.
Well, I'm ready to see what we're going to do here, so why don't you show me around?
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. So we're here in front of the building, and this is what people see when they drive by.
Right.
What's wrong with it?
Everything's wrong with it. From the condition of the soil and the grass to plants that are not thriving because there is no fertilizer applied to them, and lack of plants itself. So what we're going to do is come in here and create wave patterns of native plant material, and also put in trees that create shade to the building and also an eyepiece for the traffic.
So your work gets done really fast, but you don't really see the full results until maybe a couple months down the road.
Yes, to the untrained eye, it looks beautiful at the beginning because anything looks better than this right now.
Right.
But 2 or 3 months from now is when you get that pop, that wow. And you got to monitor it and water it and fertilize it. And if you don't do that, then everything you did goes to waste.
So what are you going to do in this particular area?
We're always thinking about saving money. So what we're going to do in order to do that is save some of these trees and use them elsewhere. We all know money doesn't grow on trees. If not, I wouldn't be in this business.
That's right.
Is that okay? We all know money doesn't grow on trees. Therefore, we try to transplant this plant material and use it up somewhere else.
And you said this is a team effort.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your crew.
Well, I think I have the best crew out there in the county as far as landscape. My right-hand guy is Miguel Claro, also known as Chi Chi, and I have 4 other guys, and we all have nicknames, including myself.
Is
Machete.
And I'm sure you're going to come up with a nickname for me, right?
Maybe.
By the end of the day?
Maybe.
On the rest of our before tour, Danny explained that the existing palm trees will be relocated to make room for new gumbo limbo trees. The palms will be moved to a bare side lawn, which will also get more trees and bright accents of flowering plants. Well, it sounds like this is going to be an amazing project. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do right now to help you guys. I'm obviously very pregnant. But maybe you can think of a job for me when I come back.
Trust me, you'll have a job when you come back.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to wait to find out what that is. The Community Image Advisory Board has been around since 2000. You can see the results of their mission to create a cleaner and greener Miami-Dade everywhere. Partnering with municipalities, transportation agencies, and volunteer organizations, they focus on major gateways and busy travel corridors. When it comes to super quick landscape fixes, no one can beat the CIAB ambassadors.
We need a shovel, the little saw, the side through the bottom so it doesn't break. Come on. Okay, let's get the rake and rake it nice. Ready?
Wow, Danny, this is an amazing transformation. Tell me what kind of work you guys did here.
Well, what we did was install native plant material. Just a bit over 430 plants went in here.
This must have taken weeks to do.
Actually, it took a day and a half.
You're kidding me. How many guys were working here?
We had a total of 6 guys on this project.
You must feel very proud of your work.
Yes, we are.
What kind of feedback do you get back from the community?
We constantly get people walking by asking what type of plants are these? Will they survive in my house? Does it take a lot of watering? Do they flower? Do I have to replace them? Those are the questions that I get asked a lot, and we inform them.
So being ambassadors, you guys are also kind of in charge of educating the community about native plants, and
That's correct.
that's really great. Interesting. Well, let's go see the rest.
Okay, let's go.
It looks like they've done it again. This place is really going to look incredible after a couple months of growing time. Soon, the bright firebush hedge and bougainvillea vines will camouflage the fence, and this inviting spot will be perfect for reading or using the library's free Wi-Fi service. Danny, I see that a lot of work went into this particular area. Why was it important to make the entrance the focal point?
Well, strictly because it's the first thing you see coming in and the last thing coming out. It's very important that the entrance looks good.
Well, I've learned a lot.
Yes.
The only thing I haven't learned yet is my nickname. You promised that you would have one for me.
Well, it's going to be Sweet and Low. How does that grab you?
Oh, that's awesome.
Good.
So now that I'm part of your crew,
Yes.
you promised I would be able to do a job for you.
I did.
Okay? Do you have anything in mind?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm ready.
Cindy, bring it in.
How do you squirt?
Right here, and you open up right here. Squeeze it and let go. And there you go.
Wow.
Open it because you're going to shoot the plants out of the
Oh, ew.
That's her.
Well, that was a lot of fun, Danny. How did I do?
You did very well. I could officially say you've been landscaped.
Great. The heck is this for? Well, I think my career as a landscaper ends right here, but who knows where I'll turn up next. See you next time on Inside County Jobs. Well, believe it or not, this is a county job. If you're a county employee and your job is interesting or perhaps just out of the ordinary, send me an email and let me know what you do. And your job may just be featured in the next episode of Inside County Jobs. I'll be waiting. Without these people doing their county jobs, the production of inside county jobs would not be possible.